Doing pure natural building without cement is as important as doing pure natural farming without chemicals. Today, we are showing a natural farmer and his more than 150-year-old home. Cheruvayal Raman is a tribal farmer from Wayanad, Kerala. He has spent almost all his life cultivating paddy through organic practices, like the generations before him. For the last 58 years, like a warrior, he preserved indigenous seeds. From the acceptance speech of Cheruvayal Raman, who received the P.V. Thambi Endowment Award for Environmental Protection in Kochi, he told, "I dropped out of school at first grade to do agriculture. I've seen people coming to Wayanad, where I live, in search of antique items and antique furniture. I asked them why they want to collect these things. They said they're doing this to preserve the old culture. Hearing this, I decided to collect paddy seed that is disappearing from cultivation and started cultivating this each year on my 5-acre plot. Now I have 35 varieties. I give 2 kilogram free paddy seeds to anyone who asks me. I do not take any money but insist that they give me back 2 kilogram of seeds after their cultivation. Thus, I know for sure that they cultivate the seeds I give them and a chain is created. For me, that is the type of preservation of culture I can do." Encircled by the lush green vegetation, this straw thatch complex of houses, with only their golden roofs visible from a distance, seem like they are almost touching the earth, blending with it rather than standing out. The relation between the house and the participation of the family is starkly evident in this house, which needs a gentle touch of care of the members it inhabits. The raw materials used in making this house are entirely locally sourced and from the farm produce. The overall complex of 3 buildings consists of 2 main houses on the upper level and a shed on the lower level. From the level of the road, this entire system sits in an excavated portion which was once a sloped land. The steps that lead you down are also made by compacting mud. The stepped excavated portion creates amazing seating spaces dotted by trees that provide shaded enclosures. Foundation and plinth. Foundation of this house is an earthen one in which the mud is pressed to just compress it enough till it reaches the plinth. The foundation is 1 meter deep and a little thicker than the walls. The veranda runs throughout the periphery of the house and will help the building from rainwater. Walls. These 1-inch thick load-bearing walls are made of cob using locally available soil mixed with a paste made with the bark of kulamav, Persia macrantha, and rice husk. Kulamava is a binder which has antibacterial properties and makes the mix sticky, and rice husk acts as a microfiber for providing strength to the cob. Seasoning of wood and bamboo treatment. The wood used for the beams are wild variety of arecanut and palm trees. The wood is treated in water by keeping them below the surface of water for 3 to 4 months. It is also the traditional method of cutting the timber that is responsible for its longevity. The harvesting of the bamboo is done 10 days after the full moon day when the pest activity is minimal because of its low sap content. Our ancestors have used this knowledge for building, and this is the reason why the moon is extremely important when building a natural building. Another technique that is used here for treating the bamboo that ensures that they last for around 150 years is the smoking pit located inside the house centrally to smoke the bamboos. The long bamboo are cut into 3 parts and used according to their thickness. The bottom thickest portion is used as columns, the middle part is used as rafters, and the thinnest top portion is used for purlin. Roof structure. These structures had double roof, attic roof for storing, and top thatch roof. The attic is made by closely and irregularly spaced bamboo resting directly on the wall. A woven eta mat, a type of cane, is placed on top of the bamboo. This is done to prevent the dust of the thatch from falling into the room. This also acts as a storage space, making maximum usage of the height in between. Finishes. The wall, when dry, is coated with a plaster made with river sand, mud, and shell lime. The hand-designed patterns on the walls and the floor add the beauty of the house, carrying individuality of the person who touches it. You can learn more about the plasters used in this home in our upcoming video. With positive changes happening in alternate practices in education, food, farming and clothing, along with Tunnel's works in India for the past decade for pure natural building, this is the time for buildings from top to bottom without cement and chemicals. There are very few who realize the importance of these houses they live in, and we are in search of people like Cheruvayal Raman of India to cherish and celebrate our traditional houses that are keeping our heritage alive.